a lot. Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then having fun with a crowd and people in the crowd, and people yelling and cheering on big plays, things like that. It's been good to hear. So I've enjoyed it.
How's the summer league experience been for you?
It's been fun. I mean, my first look at
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. A look at San Diego's starting group. We've got Chris Kaman. Griffin is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Maggette, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Harrell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
Versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
LeBron, good.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
Paul against Westbrook. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of San Diego this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
But it's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Now, here is Maggette following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Kaman, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. For three, Caldwell-Pope. It's good from long range.
Caldwell-Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Maggette the pass to King. Granger outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Paul. Over Westbrook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Maggette following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kaman kicks to Paul. The Clippers need to get off a shot. No good from Maggette.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Westbrook passes to Caldwell-Pope.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Can they get it? And it's Granger laying it in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Now here's Harrell. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. James looking it over. For three, Caldwell-Pope. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope. And it's Paul with the ball for San Diego. Trailing by 5. The three. The rebound by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. I mean, that's just a powerful build, James. obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that second chance opportunity, incredible.
Getting that shot off. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. James against Granger. And it's LeBron missing. San Diego trails by 7. Here's Griffin. That one good for 2.
Oh, yeah. That's the right way to play Griffin. Tough, physical defense, but even that isn't enough if you let him get inside.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Nobody near Granger. Rebound by Harrell. Lakers leading by 5. Right side Westbrook. High post Davis. James finds Westbrook. Getty against James. Pass to Harrell. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
San Diego trails by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Granger outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Outside Westbrook. Davis. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here is San Diego now. Getty outside. Paul against Westbrook. Little turnaround. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident from medium range.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Griffin against Davis. Count that bucket. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. But we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Anthony Davis, number 1. Poked loose. Paul against Westbrook. Leans from outside. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Getty outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
The Lakers in the lead. Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook passes to Davis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Davis has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul dishes to Granger. Fires the 3. Another 3 for San Diego. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Feeds it to Harrell. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Now, if you're going to stop Griffin, it has to be a hard foul. He's too powerful. He embraces contact.
And Harrell slams it in.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Ball against Westbrook. A drive by Paul. And easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
I'd like to see that quickness out of Paul. I mean, he's putting defenders in tough spots.
Westbrook finds James. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron, good. He has 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That's a 2 from Paul.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Outside Jackson. Here's the floater.
Average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Lakers leading by 4. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Beverly looking around. Will it go? That one a little long. The Lakers shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. And it's Schroeder missing. San Diego trails by 6. Here's Kittles. LeBron with some nice D.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And San Diego calls time here.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Jordan finds Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
And checking out the stats for Beverly. How he performed last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Schroeder, left side. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good by Davis.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Can they get it? And Jackson finishes inside.
Oh, when Jackson is stringing together these dribble moves, the D is absolutely helpless. There's no way you are stopping him.
Jordan against Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. There's the pass to Kittles, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson finds Zubats. Ripped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Horton Tucker. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Shoots from 14, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback
old school basketball, you know, and it's fun.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at San Diego. Patrick Beverley out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubats. Then it's Jordan. And it's Kittles in at the small forward position. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. And here is Davis, guarded by Jordan. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
The catch and shoot J is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Back to Schroeder. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Lakers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
San Diego trails by 14. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Wow.
Jackson has tremendous hops. We call those pogo sticks, especially how he just gets up so easy and takes it home.
Schroeder against Beverly. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Lays it up off the glass.
No, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Beverly against Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Davis. And it's Schroeder in the corner. No good with the triple. San Diego trails by 12. Here's Kittle. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Passes to Schroeder. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Jordan sends it back. The tray. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Chris Paul, fourth.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Lakers leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
The defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Granger outside. Count that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's James. Harrell trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Paul fires from way outside. Rebound by Harrell. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
So assured on this end. When Kuzma is drilling these shots, it's a big confidence builder.
Paul kicks to Granger. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
That free throw good from Griffin. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point.
James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
San Diego trails by 11. Paul outside. Right side, Griffin. Back to Paul. Launches it. A rebound by the Lakers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
He can create, and Paul can knock down the 3. Perfect combo for a point guard.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by San Diego. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Back to Paul, over Westbrook. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
Harrell dishes to LeBron, and it's in there. James has got 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Paul looking around. Here's Griffin. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. 1st in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his 1st foul of the game. James in the post. Ranger covering. Harrell, that's good.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Here's Paul. Came in trying to break free. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Chris Paul.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins him. Buckets and a foul.
And when you think about being fashion forward,
Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court,
One shot.
Yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Free throw no good for Westbrook.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Granger outside. Maggette outside. Pass to Kaman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Lakers leading by 5. The pass to Harrell. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Granger. Outside Griffin. Maggette the pass to Griffin. Inside. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
San Diego trails by 7. Griffin down low. He's against Kuzma. Kaman kicks to Maggette. Sinks the three-pointer. Maggette's got his second bucket tonight.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
The Lakers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
11 feet away. LeBron shot is off. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Lakers leading by 4. Caldwell Pope passes to Westbrook. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Stolen by Maggette. That's good from Paul on the assist from Corey Maggette. And that's 17 points for Chris Paul. And Los Angeles guys shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Lakers passing it around. Harrell trying to free himself up. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 15 points.
This is everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a turn.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Kaman. And Los Angeles with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
to Schroeder. Caruso looking for an opening. Griffin with the steal. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Griffin. And it's Schroeder missing.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Kittle's shot is good.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Kaman. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Chris Paul.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kittle. He's got 7. No good that time. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Davis against Jackson. And that one's good by Davis.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's a hard guard. This guy has it all between the touch, length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Here's Jackson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points. You knew when the Lakers landed Davis, this team would be a force. Shaq, is this Davis's team now, or is it still LeBron?
I don't believe you asked me that question, Ernie.
Well, then let me ask it to Kenny. Is this Davis's team now, or is it LeBron?
Well, it's LeBron. But Davis is still probably, at times, the most talented player on the floor, but he's never the best player on the floor.
Same thing Kenny said.
Thank you, Shaq.
Sorry I asked. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Passes it to King. He kicks it to Granger. 4 on the clock. Pass to Paul. And the 3-ball is good. Paul's got 20.
And once Paul finds his rhythm, I mean, watch out. He can score in a multitude of ways.
James, the pass to Davis. To the paint, and taken away by Paul. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Montrezl Harrell on top. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player, a double-double threat who's tough to match up against.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Lakers with the ball. And here is Davis. And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Clippers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Maggette kicks to Paul. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
LeBron against Granger. Now the pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
And that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Here's Paul on the mark with the 15-footer. And it's now 22 points for Chris Paul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And they double up James. Westbrook with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Paul against Westbrook. Here's Maggette. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. And there's the feed to Harrell. Over Kaman. And it's Harrell missing.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Ball against Westbrook. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Paul passes to King. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kingman's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. James outside. Pass to Harrell. Now Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Davis. Kicks it to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. A floater. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Maggette against Caldwell Pope. Maggette outside. Here's Griffin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron outside. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Ball against Westbrook. Some solid D from Paul. San Diego leading by 7. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Zubac is checked in for San Diego. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Maggette outside. He's looking for Granger and finds him. A beautiful reverse layup. Granger's got 11 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And they double up Davis. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers.
Take a break.
And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. James with it. 18 points for him. LeBron is doubled. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Here's Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
And, hey, Davis can make this shot, especially when you allow him to get comfortable.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Westbrook passes to James. Back to Westbrook. Shoots from the line. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Feeds to Griffin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Griffin with the steal. Back to Paul. Tries it from 19. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's just the competitive spirit of Westbrook. He's always eager to make a statement at the rim.
Granger outside. Griffin inside, guarded by Kuzma. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Westbrook. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Oh, man, an artful shot from Westbrook. Shooting creatively to work around the defense.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in scoring, 11th in steals. And his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Russell Westbrook. Jackson passes to Kittles. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Jackson looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Oh, and Jackson is a guy that loves the contact, especially when he's shooting the ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder, left side, and it's slammed in by Davis. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for San Diego. Jackson passes to Kittles. He kicks it to Beverly. Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And that one's good, Caruso.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
It's Jackson with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. Pass to Beverly. Now here's Zubac. Guarded close. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Inside, here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 13 points.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast in getting that shot off.
Schroeder against Beverly. Schroeder passes to Horton Tucker. Five to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, man, you really like seeing Jackson get going from the perimeter. His three-point shot has come a long way.
Schroeder against Beverly. And it's Schroeder missing. San Diego leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. There's a minute left to play in the third. Ball against Schroeder. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And a good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim and capitalizing.
It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. It's hauled in by San Diego.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And now an 11-point San Diego lead.
And I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career and never gets old.
And they double up Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Paul. Yep, it counts. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Schroeder Looking around. And there's the pass to Davis. Shoots over Zubac. Open jump shot off the mark. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for San Diego. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at San Diego. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Kittles in at the 2 spot. They get it back. Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Schroeder against Paul, and they double up Paul. Outside Jordan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Paul to the paint. Here's Kittles. Deflected by Davis.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness, reading the game.
Now off the inbound, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Lakers trail by 13. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Kaman. Harrell, that's good. Clippers leading by 11. Here's Kittles. And they double up Paul. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Granger misses. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Davis puts it in.
Always love to see your big man run the floor. There's no questioning Davis's effort.
Paul is doubled. Jordan inside. Davis is there. Scooped up.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And the shot is good.
Well, then Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Down low, here's Kittles. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Clippers lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
James checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Clippers making a switch here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Pass to LeBron. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. They get Danny Granger.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And the first one at the line is good. And James drills them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And stolen by Harrell. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
I really like it when Caldwell Pope leaks out on the break. He just finds a way to get past defenders and creates chances for himself in the open floor.
Ball against Westbrook. And they double up Paul. He feeds it to Kaman. And finished off by Kaman.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Bounce pass from Paul. Kaman's shot is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Goes back up. This is to Harrell. Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's James. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Paul passes to Maggette, and they pick up 2.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
LeBron James on the wing. Ranger covering. And LeBron throws it down hard.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Paul kicks to Granger. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. That's good from Blake Griffin. So here's Westbrook. The feed to Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. He plays through the contact with authority.
Westbrook against Paul. To the paint. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. LeBron against Granger. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Here's Maggette. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. Ball
against Westbrook. James in the post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
You got to be in awe, James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
And they double up Paul. In the corner, it's Griffin. It's stolen by Davis. Inside, and stolen by Granger. Here's Griffin. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. LeBron outside. To the middle. Lakers working the ball around now. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Maggette outside. Passes it to Griffin. Granger outside. Paul against Westbrook. Here's Kaman. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 14 points for Chris Kaman.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Westbrook. Now Harrell. Caldwell Pope for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Kaman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good by Maggette.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
To the inside. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The beat can't stop him.
Jordan, he's checked in for San Diego. Free throw good, LeBron. Clippers leading by 9, and San Diego calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Outside Jordan. Back to Paul. Pass to Granger. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Westbrook with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Harrell. It's good again, and the next one's 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Jordan. And the rejection by James. The shot by Jordan, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Westbrook finds Caldwell Pope. Jordan against James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here is Paul. And the Clippers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And they double up Paul. And Jordan has it in the corner. The pass to Griffin. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
It's hard to tie Griffin down. Even when you hit him, he takes pride in outworking the defense.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to LeBron. Over Granger. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from James.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Good luck finding anyone who's up to the challenge of taking on Griffin tonight. He's going to torch anyone they put on.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Davis up top, Granger covering, and the dunk by James.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Ball outside. Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
San Diego leading by 9. Maggette with it. Ball outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And they're pushing it up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. San Diego shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Griffin finds Paul. Griffin trying to get open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 6, and they double up James. Here's Harrell. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. And they double up James. No good. Shot missing. Granger with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Paul connects from three-point range. Paul's got 33.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who's the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
So San Diego wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.